What is one of my favorite celebrations of the ACC Under-19 Women's Asia Cup so far. A little bit of a flutter. Another flighted delivery, but taken on the full. Clears the infield on the offside. Will pick up a couple.
Because you want to disturb the length of the bowler. Dania.
Favorites. One of the favorites, Sri Lanka yesterday.
There was an opportunity there. The third fielder was created here.
Thick edge, and it flew past the right of the match, and it comes off the bat of the left-hand batter, Fahomida Choa.
And there you go. You want to make this over big, and
excellent shot from Eva. She's like the twos. I'll go for the boundaries.
Yeah, good looking shot. The base was perfectly placed. A strong base up. But what was really impressive was the first run was run hard, and this is also very impressive.
Pulled it, swept it nicely. After Bangladesh decided to bat first in their final group stage fixture, that's a very good looking four. Gotten
run, they are running really hard. Another full toss. The bowling has not been spot on from Dania today, and
banging the marker down, expressing herself through those excellent cover drives, taking charge of the proceedings.
Kind of a boost to the Bangladesh run rate. Isma Daniel's been...
They take a single.
And now taking the aerial route, clearing the infield. A boundary comes around. Now.
That's right, and it's refreshing to see. And a good, solid swing of the bat to clear the infield on the offside.
It's good batting by these two. Another pitched up delivery again. Goes down the ground, goes long, goes big for six. The over well, but in the end, she gives away 12 off the over. It's 41 without loss.
There's still one over to go in this power play. And this is the highest total in this series.
Oh, wicket, yeah, she's played all around it. Missed the line completely and went across the line.
For Hamida, it just never came onto the bat. Have a look at this. Slow, it just would not come on. But he did a good job for her team. She's done very well, 26 runs. And it's easier for the fielders too, because once the singles come, you got to run across the pitch and get...
Isma will pick up a wicket. This is another strike from Malaysia, and Bangladesh are now 2 down.
Right, that was to me a little lazy. And you're not towards the pitch of it. Often it goes in the air, and that's exactly what happened.
Now Janatul Mawa walks out in. Oh, this time it's gone past the keeper, and it's going to be runs. 4 of them. What is the
should be stopping that. I know it's a little wide, but they got the gloves. They got the intent.
Take the single. Let's spin. What? I think she's just grounded her bat. That's what I get a feeling. Just about grounding her bat swing. The moment she missed the ball, she was able to get the bat down in time. But what does the TV umpire think? She thinks that's out. She thinks that's out. The red lights. In the Malaysian camp, and why not? They've got wicket number 3. Bangladesh suddenly seem to be...
Saying that the bat bounced. Here it comes. It bounced off the first attempt, and then in the air when the bails were taken off.
Of Malaysia.
They'll have a good shot here, just trickling over to the boundary. Then Bangladesh may be a touch complacent with the approach after had that good start. And once again, not getting the meaty part of the bat, struggling with their timing. I think that's trouble. And that's a solid strike, but there is cover in the deep.
Dania, remember?
5 runs so far in this over. It's been a decent one. Keeping. And that swept back into square and it's got to race away to the boundary. What a way to finish the over. That's. Marcia, nice shot, just square of the wicket. The fielding positions have been good, as I mentioned.
Van Bunga has worked, especially in that aspect. And look at that last boundary from Captain Sumaya Akhtar. Launched forward.
Just hit it straight back to the bowler. What a comeback, what a wicket. Just trying to get a move on, could not make the...
What a moment is this for this youngster. This was there to be hit and was hit straight back to the bowler. Good on her that she was able to hold on to that. Akhtar for an 11 ball 12 and Bangladesh are...
Malaysia have done exceedingly well in breaking another partnership which was flourishing at the right time. Full toss, too easy for the newcomer.
What a beautiful delivery this time. Pitched right there and then seamed at the last moment.
Afia has to make that long walk back. Let's have a look at this. Decent line, decent length, and just a little bit of movement. And the bowler, how... want to be accelerating through to the 20th over, not limping through it.
Another dot delivery. Short and wide. Only singles operating in singles. Bangladesh.
Can't help but think, what if? And there's a nice shot, square drive, which was a wonderful effort by both the batter and also the fielder, but across the boundary, right?
She has been opening her Jannatul, opening her arms and making sure that...
Oh, once again, this time a tad closer, beats the bat. Moral victory for the bowler at the end. Oh, just got a bit of bat on that one at the last moment. Chase on.
Too often. And with the fine leg fielder up inside that 25-yard line, then your problems then.
She has had her troubles with the lines. You see the two fielders you've just mentioned. Short
Tama. She's not getting the line right.
There she goes. Slug sweep. And Bangladesh and the supporters, sprinkling of them, enjoyed that shot.
And it's in the slot. Didn't come on as quickly as she expected onto the bat, which is why it didn't travel the full distance. But it's just the sheer...
Picturesque ground here. Reminds me of some county grounds in England.
Partnership before they tried to resurrect the innings. Was that partnership ago?
Yeah, it's good to have them supporting, and that final in Dubai. Full toss. Maybe. Timing a little all right. Got a little carried away. Here you go. They go for the second run.
The ball.
Jonathan down the wicket. Goes big. It's going to carry all the way for a max out here.
Well, if the ball Sadia's done here and donked this high and handsome. I said it before, I'll say it again. This girl can bat. She showed what she could do against Sri Lanka.
Good ball. Credit to the bowler in restricting them to just the single of the last ball and built up a quick fire partnership of 58 of 44 balls to finish the innings on a high.
50-run mark, 145 is what they've posted on the board. Remember, Sri Lanka, when they played Bangladesh, got 153.
Very low.
Good to see a slip in pace. Can definitely...
This time got some bit of bat with the ball drifting down the leg side. It's going to head its way towards the boundary. First over for Malaysia. They move on to 7 without loss. 3 wides and a 4. First over. 3 wides and a boundary. Not often you get a chance. Whoa, there's an appeal, a vociferous appeal from Nishita, but the umpires.
She's enticing the batter, keeping her in two minds. Just beaten for turn there.
And it's up in the air, and it's been taken. Just trying to break the shackles straight away. Good.
Akhtar Nishi strikes in her opening over. Loop that up and entice the batter to come forward. Spoon it up and strip out of the way. The Malaysian captain has to depart. It's 7 for 1 after 2 overs. Golden Hope end. It was Nishita Akhtar Nishi operating from the Negara end who dealt the first blow to this.
Wicket made in the previous over. Up and just grabbed it. Wow! What the man, and she had to dive forward and taken a spectacular catch.
Extraordinary take there as far as and made sure she held on to that catch. Excellent take, excellent dive. The second wicket falls
and just missed by the keeper there. I think they're going to be bye signal now for
a swing in fortunes for
her analysis, which is good. It's just still not given away any runs from the bat and has taken 2 wickets. Look at this effort. Diving forward, ball dying on her.
What a catch, though.
There would have been another one there. The outside edge streaks away for runs for Malaysia.
Been given a slip as well, which is very encouraging. And now I noticed, have a look at the little edge here. It's gone to the left of the first slip. Oh, that's turned as well. So she's got the ability to spin hard.
And a wicket here. They've got another one. Playing that in the air is that finds just ended up following it too far away from the body.
That's the beauty of leg break or wrist spinners, because she has to walk 3 runs against an 15 for 3.
Razali walks out into the middle for Malaysia. They've lost 3 wickets very quickly at that.
Bowling 93 again. Change bowler right arm over.
An appeal for a caught behind. The umpire is checking with the square leg umpire whether the ball carried, and she's given it out. Initially given out by the on-field umpire. I think now she's asking the TV umpire to take a look to ensure that the ball carried other end. Whether that's carried straight into the keeper's gloves or has that bounced. Dev, that looks a little iffy.
Now, and it's a green light. She's not out.
Well, as I said before, that you have to have ample proof to
under 19 level.
That's edged. There will be a couple of runs, but the first one is not as quick, and this is where Bangladesh was really good.
Fielder in the T20 World Cup.
And Pinky, we are talking about Habiba Islam. This time, she is able to hit the timber.
There comes the hip thrust from the youngsters. I love what these youngsters are doing in terms of celebration for 4 after 9.4 overs.
And this will also be the drinks break. Changed their opener, worked for them. They had the best power play with the bat. And then they also changed the look. The keeper did a very good job.
1 brings 2, as they say. Clean collection from effort to the third umpire. Keen eyes, they have lined themselves up. Probably a celebration. A new one loading from the bank, given the circumstances. And it's a clean decision. A straightforward one to make on the part of the third umpire. Should be read. Malaysia have lost. Moving, jiving, salsa. Love to watch that. Not if you're a Malaysian fan though.
Erdina in Ruslan.
Thank you.
Jana, Yasmin.
That would be a wide delivery. She's with Habiba this time looked really good with the new ball. Habiba looked more comfortable with the older ball. And that
has... Oh, that's a wicket opportunity. It's gone up in the air. Two fielders converging, and it's Farjana who settles underneath it.
good to see Habiba Islam in the wickets column. She looked like an athlete, just 1 over in the previous match, but this time hitting the deck hard, creating that extra bit of bounce. And but batting has been a challenge, and when we see the extra pace, extra bounce, the Malaysian batters are not able to really hang on to it.
Their exams, even on match days.
Wow, that's behind the scenes culture within a country. And the keeper has been pretty decent so far. An awkward bounce. Costa.
Reading glasses, well, school kids, as I told you, she was...
Comes out of the hand. Beautiful, there's the wrong one. Wonderful execution of the googly.
Yeah, not the easiest ball to bowl. There she goes, and she's cleaned her up. That is a superb delivery. Not quite sure of the length of the ball. The spin, the off spin.
Like a leg break bowler, but in fact, it's off break bowler, and it's beautifully presented in a perfect line and a perfect luck. 2 runs against your name, but that's the 7th wicket down for only 23 runs after 13 overs.
Of Malaysia, superb over. The last one from Nishita. Little confusing for everybody with.
That's another long single down to fine leg. Oh, here we go. Here's the here's that last dismissal, and certainly was top.
But it's not that. It's the eventually the orthodox off spin. Isma Daniel, the new batter in.
9 batter coming in to face Habiba Pinky, who has already played for the country.
Take it as deep as possible. Try and play out the 20 overs. Doesn't matter how many runs you get.
Oh, that was a nicely whatever's left in this match.
Yeah, the captain of Bangladesh just saw her there. Oh, gone for it. It's right into the palms of Farzana there. Easiest of.
In the 14th over.
Shouting, as they say, Dav. But as we mentioned, they'd like to get the runs. Like to play out the 20 overs. So important. Figures of 3 overs and a maiden. Had 4 maidens in the 14 overs. That is something you don't really get to see.
So sadly, it's the 9th wicket that's gone for 29 runs, and we're just in the middle of the 15th over.
About number 1, look at the high arm release. And there she goes. She gets her 5th wicket in the match. A 5 for Nishita.
To get 5 wickets in a T20 game is a wonderful, wonderful effort, and she deserves all the credit. And what a lovely smile with it is. So consistent in her direction, in her length, and she's been extracting good turn.